Hey Aquarius, how are you guys? Let's do your reading real quick. It's a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force a reading. All my readings are timeless. So if you would like to look through the other readings, in fact I encourage you to look through the other readings and check your other placements. Okay, so this, I don't know if this showed on camera, but I saw this or felt it already once. So it just flipped. So we're going to stop here and take it. So the Five of Swords, that's conflict. It looks like, some sort of, okay, that's so weird. My lips are itching. I'm scratching them with my teeth. Looks like conflict that left people hurt. You know, like somebody maybe hurt someone or someone's and then just kind of just disregarded. I don't know. It doesn't have, it's not a very good energy, let's say. I'm going to see where I split the deck. Knight of Swords could be relevant to that. Oh, wow. Four of Wands, 11-11. Somebody got hurt, I'm not sure. Look at this. Five of Swords, Four of Wands, 11-11. This is our, solid foundation. This could be soulmate, twin flame, but it's a very stable connection. Could be a, I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of things it could be, but let's just keep going because we want to see what this is. I think you guys are going to get a crazy, very strong reading, but then we have the Five of Cups, 3 spilled, 2 standing. Somebody's really, really focused on the 3 that spilled, okay? Maybe this kind of feels like selfishness somewhere in here. Okay, so your energy, the Strength card. Oh yeah, holding back, being defensive. Maybe not pursuing an argument, but not determined not to get walked on, right? Something like that. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is typically it's wealth and independence. You've got the person on your mind or the situation you're dealing with. There's that, is tarot not crazy? There's that Knight of Swords I just pulled and put back. Wow, that's crazy. This is the card that I split, that was in between my fingers, right? When this one flipped out. This was the card that clarified that, and there it is again, Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so there's an element of something being at a standstill, blocked. Okay, wow, powerful. Powerful reading, strong. So, now roles could be reversed, but I don't think so. Not in this, but they could be. If you're cross-watching or what, or whatnot. So, oh man, there you are. I was just going to say you guys are going to probably show up in your own reading. Okay, in the recent past, the Star and the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Wands and the Two of Cups. Wow. Knight of Wands. Look at this. This is about a return, obviously. Strong return energy, at least. This is thinking about the past. This is making things right. It could be sweet, fond memories. This is actually one of my favorite cards in the deck because it's like sweet, fond. It's just a very sweet energy. It could be nostalgia, but this is somebody that comes and goes. Somebody that is indecisive, comes rushing in, but see, he's got the foot on the brakes. So Knight of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Let me play with this for just a minute. Holding back. Okay, well, if you are in this top position, your present energy is holding back, defending. Maybe you've had your wit's end or you're ready to defend yourself. Nothing's going to lower your value. So you've conquered that energy of being able to hold steadfast. It's kind of maybe a little indifferent. I don't think it's indifferent. I think it's just like, it is what it is. I'm not letting anybody break through past, my boundaries of knowing my value. And you're probably at the point where you're willing to, the Strength card is about balancing the lion and lamb energy. But that also applies to the ability to not lash out, to observe, just to hold back, to be fierce when you're needed, and to be gentle when it's not needed. And it looks like you're conquering that, or you're working on it, and that's going very well. You may not feel it, but just keep going, keep working on it, because Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Rome might be significant for someone. Okay, so then overall energy, we have battle, we have unfair, we have people getting hurt, and then we have the Four of Wands, which again is foundation, could be twin flame, with the Five of Cups, sadness, really, really, really focused on what was lost. If this person in this card would just turn around, they'd see there's still two cups, or that not all is lost. But somebody's really stuck in seeing the sadness, okay? Okay, so the person on your mind is blocking someone. I mean, it could be you, but it looks like the person or situation you're dealing with is having to hardcore cut someone out, maybe because they hurt you. We're gonna explore. We're gonna get some clarifiers, and we're gonna ask some real detailed questions. But in the recent past, we have the Star card. That's you guys. That's Aquarius energy. It's hope. It's healing. It's stability. It's something that was stable, went through a challenge. But your outcome is beautiful. Two of Cups. Two people who give equally. Somebody's learned from this. Somebody besides you, it looks like, is learning to see their value and learning to take action that's reciprocal, not to overgive when someone else isn't. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords for the person Aquarius is dealing with. What's the Two of Swords? What's being blocked? This Sword up, this is feeling like somebody with either harsh words or actions that are... It just is screaming that there is their outside energy trying to interfere. Yeah, a drama queen. So somebody is cutting someone out. And it's hurting. But even if they do, it's still pain. There's still hurt from it. There's still some sense of betrayal. I don't know. It could be even a female mother, grandmother, a female in a somebody with high influence, maybe. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Yeah, see, somebody is just going, no more conflict. So done with it. Wow, I read this from the beginning. No more fighting, no more bickering, no more gossip, no more negative games. Sorry for my dog. And what about this Devil card? Somebody is going to cut out action that was maybe it was undermining or conniving, or like passive aggressive, when people like undermine someone by saying something that's not a true insult, or they couldn't come back and go, well, I didn't, it almost like if you pointed out, it would be to look like they were, like they're being, like whoever's pointing it out is being nitpicky, but really it's undermining. It's little cuts and jabs that paint a picture, even though the words are so carefully, they're like covert, undermining, but it's like that. It's very narky. It's like that, so that it's not so noticeable that someone would go, how dare you say that? They say it with in a way that does the same damage as a real hardcore blow or insult, but it's manipulative. It doesn't, they could say it with a smile on their face. They could go, if somebody was talking about someone's weight, this is just a random example. But if somebody wanted to be, catty and not nice about someone else, and and that someone else was maybe, struggling with their weight or someone, a way that they could do it was they would say something like, yeah, well, they like to eat. You know what I mean? So that if that ever was questioned, they would be like, what? I said they like to eat? What's wrong with that? It's that underlying, conniving, manipulative stuff that was hurting someone, but it was hard to point out. And now that it is being noticed, it's being cut out. And I don't like this at all, because it feels like it might have been somebody that the person that was being, talked bad about or under attack was happening by somebody that was supposed to be, someone that cared. All right. I don't know what I'm asking. Well, it looks like enlightenment. Somebody saw, like I was just saying, somebody saw deceptiveness. Could be a Taurus here. I'm telling you guys, there's just been somebody that's been undermining, and feeding negative information in such a covert, manipulative way that it went on and on. But now that it's out in the open, it's like been exposed. It's like this toxic energy has been exposed, and looks like it is someone who, wants the attention for themselves with this King of Cups. And the Six of Wands, clarifying the Devil card. It's somebody that is literally probably jealous. Ugh, don't like it. Hangman was the one that... I don't know why I pulled these. I think these were at the bottom, but we'll see if they come out again. Okay, so your energy is beautiful. You're going to hold your ground. You're not going to be... You're going to be able to address things in a calm, civil manner, like using words like reasonable, that makes sense, or plausible, but not extreme emotion. You know what I mean? It's like being able to temper the emotions when dealing with something, but handling it in a very subtle, calm way, like being able to say something like, well, why would they say that about me? Rather than going, that. It's like keeping your cool is what is showing that you're in control and you know your value, not lowering, stooping, which I don't think you guys have a problem with that anyway. But okay, let's look at Two of Swords. So what's happening? Two of Swords. It's if this is something that's been separating. Okay, if you're waiting for, oh my gosh, yeah, if you're waiting for a return, you're getting it, or a new beginning. He's got Ace of Cups with the Fool card, with the waiting card, Seven of Pentacles. Or if you're waiting for this to go back to the way it should be, which is Two of Cups, two people who give equally. I mean, if this isn't someone you want to be with, then what's happening here is somebody totally new, because you've got an Ace of Cups here. And two people who love, two people who give. But I do feel like there's more energy here about value and being appreciated. You got all kinds of love coming in. There's Knight of Cups. What can Aquarius not see? We're going to also pull like a self-growth, like a message from your higher self, self-growth message. Oh, there's a painful ending going on somewhere that you cannot see. Wow. And I'm telling you, this could be a mother. Could be a mother involved here. Somebody that spies, tries to intercept good things happening or something growing deeper. Somebody behind the scenes, not good. Okay, this card was coming out earlier too. So there's definitely progress towards a painful ending. And I'm telling you, I don't think anybody gets out of this without getting hurt. I think everybody involved this is not, rainbows and butterflies for any of you. Magician. The Magician is somebody that has all the tools that it takes to progress right? The 3 wands. Letting go of the past, making peace with the present, and just focusing on the future from now on is, I think, your message. To take your takeaway from this. So these cards are kind of grabbing my attention. We've got 7 of Cups, so that's like options and what do I choose? So it looks like you could choose heartbreak. I don't know. Because look at this. Then it's the 6 of Cups. Fond memories. I just think this is an element of things are going to get back to or get to where they're supposed to be, as far as this outside interference is going to be exposed. Like these secrets of this person's tactics are either being exposed or they will be. We're going to ask some real detailed questions here in a second. Yeah, again, see, somebody's sharp words are, it's being cut out. This Queen of Swords, she doesn't put up with stuff. She sees things clearly. That sword is up. She's aware. She's very aware. I want to get more. There's definitely progress towards what you want. And I'm not saying you want somebody to be cut out. Maybe you do. But there's exposed. Somebody's like hidden secrets or tactics is being exposed. It's so sickening when it's so obvious to you, but it's not to the person that they're pretending to be, you know, wonderful to. Ace of Pentacles. You got an amazing, new, beautiful beginning. Look at this 10 of Cups. Unbelievable. And the Empress. Okay, I feel like somebody was threatened by you. And jealous. She got 10 of Cups coming. You got Ace of Pentacles, something new and beautiful. Somebody's sword is weakening. It's backwards. So see, this again, the 7 of Swords, this is that mask card upside down. This person's being exposed. Whatever their, toxic traits are, they're being exposed. We've got Emperor, Empress here. So again, we have some twin flame energy. Whoever this karmic is, it's being exposed. Oof, very strong. I want to get a message of growth. Which deck? Let's see. Oh, I just saw conclusions are in reach. Okay, confidence is your key to success. Tell me that doesn't totally match up with your energy that we got in the very beginning. The very beginning, the energy that if you rewind, you'll see the very beginning, I said this is where you are, where you're working towards. If you don't feel like you're totally there yet, keep going because you're getting there. This is that strength. It's being able to tame the lion and the lamb. It's not overreacting. It's not underreacting. It's holding your ground and using words like, non-emotional words like reasonable, or sensible, practical. Non-emotional words. You're calm, cool, and collected. This just verifies it. So confidence is your key to success. We're going to read that. That's came through really strong. New moon in Leo. Oh, by the way, and of course this is a Leo card. Let's see, 50. Love this reading. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. More in the spotlight. More like you have something worth showing. If you want someone's attention, this card says yes. It's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. Wow. You guys keep your eye out for 8s. I feel like 8s are significant. This is crazy because that's what that whole first message, part of the message was. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Wow. So it says, make time to have fun. Time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. Pride. Spoil yourself. You've turned someone's head. So Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card, whenever you pick it up, whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. This is a beautiful reading, very, very powerful. So don't be the wallflower. Somebody was trying to steal your. So I just think it's coming from a place of jealousy, but those tactics are being exposed, and this is all coming out. Hidden Truths is coming out with that Mask card. I love this reading. Okay, you guys, let's talk in the comments. Please hit like, share, subscribe, and leave comments. Let's talk in the comments. And so I guess that's all. I love you guys. Bye, Leo.